Grand Rising. How are you? What am I rolling on? Let's go. Are you coming through? Are you coming through? Loud and clear. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. I think you are. Brilliant. Brilliant. Awesome. G'day, hello, Grand Rising. How are you? My name's Chris. I'm the Aussie Alchemist. Today I'm coming to you from Victoria, Australia. So, g'day. How are you? I hope you've been well. I hope you're good. I hope that you are feeling vibrant, feeling alive. I know that I am. I feel very good. Going to double check the sound. Very good. Oh, there we go. Sound is coming through nicely. So let's begin with a quick g'day, hello, Grand Rising. How are you? I'm one of the many faces here on YouTube. So if what I share doesn't resonate, that's okay. Scroll on with peace. But if you're here seeking spiritual guidance, something to reflect on, process, and meditate with welcome, this space is about empowerment, me empowering you, not control, not me controlling anything or offering anything, right? It's just you approaching the universe at your own pace, however you connect. I never operate to affect anyone's free will. My purpose is to help you connect to the energy you're already drawn towards so that you can use it to heal, learn, or grow in your own way. Everything here shared is offered in love and light to help you find your own answers and your own alignment. Now, to the ones who come troll energy, I've got a message for you. You remind me why I stay close to source, because every time I show up to offer healing, someone shows up trying to disrupt it. And that to me is the Leviathan spirit. I've actually got a playlist that you can find on my page. It twists truth, stirs confusion, and thrives on chaos. But even that energy has a purpose. It reminds me to call upon the divine, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and the Divine Mother, as well as the Holy Spirit. So if you're here to distract, or at least, if you're here to distract, at least make it worth it. Add some value to your chaos, because I believe all things, even opposition, can be alchemized for good. If you want to be part of the story, name yourself. I'll name you back. I'll bless you, and then I'll block you. Simple. This space is protected and belongs to light. As scripture says, be sober and aware, for the enemy roams around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. But not here, not today. Welcome to the Aussie Alchemist channel, where we transform what tries to break us into something sacred and strong. Let's begin. Awesome. I can close that. And then I can come back to live. And there we go. I am now up to date with what I wanted to say and do on the beginning of this stream. I note that I'm at 3 minutes 30. Okay. Ooh. How are you feeling? Let's go take a couple of deep breaths together, shall we? Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. And let go. Breathe in. Hold. Let go. Breathe in. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling balanced. Hope you're feeling yourself. How are you feeling yourself? I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Ooh. Hello to Mr. Duncan. Hello to V. How are you? Oh, hope you've had a good couple of days, Duncan. Thanks for reaching out. Hope that you've been okay. Specifically, we will see what is at the bottom of the energy today. Oh yeah. So right now you're seeing my beautiful roses. The roses from the garden. The fairies came as if overnight and deposited a bunch of roses, and so I've brought some for you to see, some for you to experience, some for you to have, and I think that you will appreciate how beautiful they are. Beautiful little roses. So I thought I'd have something in front of me that feels nice and lovely and warm, and I think roses fit that bill very nicely. So I don't know where to put them. Really not sure. And am I alive? Here we go. I don't know what I did to that, but there it is. All right, for the highest good of all, please, Spirit, come through with messages. Allow the people that need these messages to come forward. And please keep people outside of this energy who do not belong here. Let's see what is at the bottom of the energy today. Oh, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Metatron. Thank you for forming a protective barrier around this space that I have opened up here today, here and now, for people to connect in earnesty, for people to connect with each other. Calling out 22 cards for the highest good of the collective. Ooh, we got some droppers. Okay, how many is here in front of me? 5 cards upright, the rest are face down, so they'll just get spread out face down, shall they? Yeah, I might move that over here. And then 9 cards, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is a lot coming through. Whoop! That's by itself. Don't know what I'm doing. 19, 21, 22, 23, 22. Yep, 22. All right. Extra messages that are upright that might be relevant for you. I'm not too sure. 8 of Pentacles. Seems like you can work through conflicts because it comes out with the 5 of Wands. So 8 of Pentacles coming out with the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups coming out, it's comfort, security, abundance. So the things that you work through, you'll be comfortable in afterwards, I guess. Fingers crossed. Let's see if we can get that healing across translated via the stream of consciousness that we're all tapped into here and now. I've also got the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Cups in the upright. So these are just messages that might be coming through for you. 10 of Wands coming through with the 6 of Wands. So that message there, 10 of Wands, Six of Wands. With the Six of Cups, 6, 6, 10, completion with 6 energy. Thank you, Robosaw. 6 energy here. For now will be the Flower of Life. So Flower of Life, I don't know. And then again, I'm drawn to looking at the flowers, and the sunrise is coming through beautifully. Gorgeous! I don't know what it all means, but anyway, here we go. I'll just stack these over here for now. These are all the upside down ones, while I look at the top 5. Deck is over there. All right. Let's see. Starseed Oracle. Starseed Oracle, 11:11 on the clock. All right. If people need to rewind, it's at 11:11. Okay, I don't want that many, Spirit. So the Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Coming through with Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Absolutely, we have. Just remembering, I guess. And then we've got loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Great message. I love that. Always let God in and always let go to God. Greatest sense of return, in my opinion. Starbathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. That looks beautiful. Next time you get a chance, go starbathing. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what is not yours. Not sure what that might mean for anybody. Then we've got You Are Not Alone. Oh, we've gotten that before recently. Isolation, physical connection, community. Starseed Ancestors. I think that's 3 videos before, so I did read that before. Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, look a little deeper. Ooh, if something is revealed to you, whether it's the last video you watched, the last live, or this one, this is maybe going to come up. Confirmation, but I don't know. Ooh. Ooh, g'day, Pharaoh, how's it going? The Pharaoh has walked into the building, so has the Reaper. Hello. G'day, guys. Or girls, or non-binary human beings. Hello, collective. The Blue Flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Okay, and then obviously I'm going to read whatever's at the bottom of the deck, which is Double Mission. Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. Brilliant message. That is a message that I want to blast. So I'll say here and now while I'm searching for this, if anything in the video is resonating with you, that's how I'd like to communicate with you. So leave a like for me. Lets me know that you're resonating and that you might be back. If you want to let me know what's resonating or what card is resonating with you, for you, you can write the card number down, or you can write the card and with your favorite emoji or your star sign, not sure, up to you. And yeah, if you want to keep following along, just hit that sub button and you'll get notified with all of the stuff that appears as a notification. So with all that said, here we go. Let's have a look at what Double Mission means here for the collective. I need that light to be here. All right. Are you with me? Am I live? I'm not sure what's going on. There we go. Double Mission. Lightworker Starseed. Serve the world by being you. Lightworker Starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do. Create or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually. Individual missions. and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way. Collective mission, right. Their collective mission is often answered through a career, a calling, or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing, or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. Wow. You're being reminded that your role as a lightworker is to light up the world with your presence. That this doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a lightworker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow this simple path of things that light you up, and when you lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. The inquiry here: how can you serve the world by being you? How can you serve the world by being you? That was awesome. I love these cards. And if you want to go grab yourself that deck, there you go. There it is. Thank you so much to Hay House and Rebecca Campbell, Daniel Knoll, the Starseed Oracle. Amazing. When we all fall asleep, where do we go? Say it, spit it out. What is it exactly? Something's in the middle of all this. Whoa, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I need more space. Oh. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've only got 16 cards. That's not enough. I don't know what happened there. I thought I had enough cards. I obviously cannot do math without a calculator. That is so sad. I'm 34 years old. I should really know how to do this. Oh, hello everybody. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. We still need more cards, so I feel like I don't even know what the next card was. So if we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cards, that would be amazing. But in the very center of this reading, it's interesting that I'm getting the 9 of Swords, and I'm seeing like a millibug, centipede, millipede. And the first thing that I thought that was coming through was that there's like some kind of ancient knowledge passing through with that mill in it, like the 1000 energy. Now, this could be like an ancestor who has passed, who was male, but it also could be a female ancestor. A female ancestor may be sending signs through passive signs, but the male ancestor may be a little bit more energetic in the way that they're expressing to you. There also could be a message coming through from either just a messenger, a young messenger, and it could, the energy there is either Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. With your willpower and emotion, what I am seeing there is that you're about to give something. You're about to present something. So I'm not sure if those quick little micro check-ins will let you know. If should always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Obviously, there are hundreds, thousands, if not millions of other channels that you can tap into on YouTube. And if this isn't resonating with you so far, then please don't make it fit. It's better that you come back to another reading, another day. And I do have a playlist that you can just hit skip on if you're looking for a random message. If this one didn't resonate with you, that's always cool too. Oh, we just need one more card. I can take that from the bottom here and leave that hidden. Brilliant. We've got bottom of the deck energy. I'll hide that so I don't accidentally look at this deck anymore. Hey, hey. Tell her I got your money, got your money. Hey, hey. Somebody is singing that. Collective, I think you're doing good. All right, so Nine of Swords energy. Before I scare anybody away too much, we do have this double mission, so I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And this card here, Nine Swords. It's worry, it's insomnia, it's suffering. But because this is in the center of the ring, this is what's going on internally. So you can take this as you moving on, you not giving up, or you ending a crisis. Whatever's going on inside of you for your world, you know exactly what's going on in your world, right? And if it looks like, I don't know, like the crittery feeling, oh no, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. If you're getting the jitter, like the weirds, the creeps, and you are somebody who has been following these readings, then it's your intuition. And it may be time for you to tap into who it is within your intuition that's trying to give you these warnings, trying to give you these signs. Again, I did say just before I read into this card, you may be receiving. So because it's a 9 card, you may be elevating to a certain level of ascension within your own experience, which is giving you permission to, as if almost learn whatever is being presented to you. And these are swords, these are ideas. These may come to you as ideas. These may come to you as communications from people. Maybe the birds are whispering messages to you through their chitter chatters. Maybe the dogs are whispering messages through their barks. I'm not sure. Is your cat trying to say something to you? All of a sudden, I don't know why, I'm drawn to give the, do a sage stick. But yeah, my process, my simple process, just to keep it simplified and not too bulky, is I allow one or a few pieces which I've disconnected from a big sage stick to just catch light. And I believe that there's a lot of power in smoldering. So smoldering energy is very different to burning energy. Sometimes burning energy can be a bit fast, and so I prefer smoldering. Each to their own, you know. If you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing, and you don't need me to give you advice. So some people even advise against what I'm doing here and now. But to each their own. We've all got our own practices, and we've all come to have our own practices in our own unique ways, which is the great thing about a collective experience, right? Having a collective experience is all about you having a different experience than what you might be used to. And what I'm talking about there is when you are at home and when you are not bothered by anybody, you have clarity of thought, you have clarity of mind. It's entirely clear because it's just you. It is just you. And I've just realized that one of the tarot cards is down here on the floor. It's the Judgment card, so I'm not sure. That's interesting. That is interesting indeed. Ooh. Judgment immediately. So if you're going through some kind of personal ascension with this King of Swords energy coming through for you, maybe this kind of intuitive knowledge that the King of Swords presents, it is the kind of energy that knows, it has this knowing. So you're very much aware of your own environment, or perhaps the things that are happening within your own environment is coming through there. You know the truth, you have courage, and you've got mental power. You have enough mental power to see yourself through this situation, whatever it is that's going to appear on the outside of this clock, okay? And not to say that it's going to appear, what could be appearing for you. I have started to pull away from trying to fortune tell and just looking at whatever the energy is presenting as, and that's how I move. I know now that when you move in your truth, when you've got this courage about you, you can cut through ideas so clearly. And I am looking at Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur was the card that presented itself today. Bulbasaur, for the sake of welcoming in my inner child and not being too serious. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. So yeah. It's got Razor Leaf as an attack, and it does 30 attack, which is kind of like an average kind of intro attack. 20 is usually like the sort of the average, but yeah, so it does a little bit more, and also it's a little bit healthier than other Pokemon. Maybe this is just guidance that you're receiving from people who are even alive now. Still alive now, not ancestors. Maybe they're current ancestors. Maybe they are elders that you're receiving messages from. Just came through there. If you're receiving messages from your elders and you're trying to balance them out because they may not make sense for you, sort of got the energy there. And maybe why they don't make sense for you is generations, but they have so much time and they have so much love inside of their experience that they really do want to help you through yours. Like, they don't want to see you struggle. It's probably why they went through so many different experiences themselves, so that you don't have to go through the difficult experiences, right? So that you can have the experience that you're looking for, the experience that you want to cultivate for yourself and for them maybe even too. Because everybody should have a full life that's full of all of the beauty and laughter and abundance that a life can hold. Because life is so short, and then we miss things. And so instead of missing things, we should take hold of the moment that we've got in front of us and allow this abundance to come to us as well. That's a beautiful gift. And maybe that's the truth that you're seeing for yourself now with that King of Swords. Because I do see that the energy changes and it goes to a Page of Swords. But I will say here and now, we have the King, the Page, and then the Queen is next. That's three court cards in the swords. So here it's like maybe you've got a message to deliver, because there's nuances between the courts, but it's a youthful energy. So maybe you've got like an inner child, a present self, and a higher self message coming through for you from your ancestors. I definitely feel like with that card that we pulled before, the double mission, I could be talking to somebody who that oracle card is absolutely for. And if you are here, I'm quite humbled. I'm quite honored by your presence. Like, thank you. This Page of Swords, this message that you might be experiencing, or the way that this is coming through for you, is like curiosity. You might be more interested in things that are surrounding the things that you always have been interested, but you're willing to deep dive, is what went through here. Because this page energy is very much like flexible, very movable for me, whereas the King is sort of from one spot, moves a lot, but more moves like the entire empire, like moves the outside very quickly, manifests very quickly, whereas the woman draws, or even the queen draws the energy towards herself. She's about manifestation, whereas King energy, manifestation queen, manifesting king. Yeah, that's how that feels, right? And then the Page is the most flexible between the two. Can do both, because it's not really fixed. It can be at the behest of both the King and the Queen. And also maybe assisting the Knight take on their sword or whatever, the final equipment, onto themselves before they ride their steed out. And so however the energy is resonating for you, awesome. Because now I'll explain what the Queen of Swords energy comes through as. And this is being very objective, having your intelligence about you, having your wits about you, and knowing what you're doing, communicating even. So where the king is moving out and doing things and operating from this mental power, this courageous mental power, and going out and showing the way, maybe, this Queen of Swords energy is more about like the keeping things all together within the experience. So making sure that you've dotted your I's and crossed your T's has been coming out a lot lately for me. Oh, that is divine. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, because the last card that's like upright on the internal, there was 5 upright on the internal, is the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is all about ambition, prosperity, and opportunity. Like, that's how stable your willpower is right now. That's how movable you are right now. It's 1 pentacle. It's not much to carry around. It's not much to move. It gives you the flexibility to have your experience. It's like that is enough seeds to be carrying on your back, because I just looked at the Bulbasaur again, and I've got different things set in different places so that it's like prompted sort of what. And I don't know, it's like you're ready for your adventure. You've got everything that you need within you, and I feel like that's right with a frog too. I feel like some frog species can change their sex. I don't know. And I think that's what the message, whenever the Page of Pentacles has come up and I looked at that bird of paradise, I think that's what's coming through with that. It's like the birds of paradise don't have sex, it's a plant. They're both male, essentially, because it's the pollinating part. But it's ambitious. However your willpower is being propelled comes through there. It's all your energy. It's all from inside of your energy so far. So if you're resonating with these 5 cards so far, wicked, awesome. Because I have no idea what's coming next, but they're all pulled, so we'll see what happens. Ooh. And so in the reflection or the mirror position, it's the 2 of Pentacles. Choices, balance, partnerships. Feels like you're about to collaborate, maybe with a divine masculine, I don't know, but I just got like goosebumps on this I don't know, I get Virgo energy with this card as well, just because it's a goat. Choices, balance, partnerships, the traditional definition. Interesting. So we go Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. After all these swords. Literally. So there's a lot that you're processing at the moment. There's a lot going through your conscious awareness at the moment. You might be engaging with different levels of your paradigm, different levels of your consciousness. It's like you're... I don't know. It's like you're ready to change your material world. You're ready to change your position within the world. It's like you're in a position now where you're feeling more empowered than you have been before. And this may just be sort of like a progress, like a step in this time. Because that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this goat jumping from whatever rock it's landing on, or whatever rock it's on, to the next. And it sort of gives like the full energy like the leap of faith energy. Ooh, passions expressed. Page of Wands in reverse. This is a dragonfly. So in the upright, this card means passion, inspiration, manifestation. In the reverse, it's setbacks, lack of energy, feeling uninspired. If that's coming on top, these 9 ideas this 9 of Swords experience, they might not be things that you're wanting to follow within this lifetime. That can be challenging as an experience when it's not within your desire, but I feel like if you're able to voice that to your ancestors, they will understand, or at least your higher self. Or if you're willing to participate in whatever they're requesting of you, then you can participate at your own pace. It doesn't necessarily need to occur as long as you're giving your ancestors like updates. I feel like the people I'm talking to know what I'm talking about. They understand. They're not begrudging. Especially because how long have they waited for somebody to honor what they've desired? Bless me, ancestors. That sneeze was intense. It cleared my sinuses. Hello, beautiful V. Hello. If I've said everyone, hello, hello, hello. So in your mirror, you're balanced. You're currently balanced with the way that you're going to express your beliefs. You're ready to express them. Because it comes with the Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, red energy. And that's like very much like, ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da! Ta-da! That is so interesting. But it's balanced. And then even your Ace of Wands expression, like the way that you're going to express, it comes through the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, which is, again, balanced. Oh, excuse me, I'm gross. Don't mind me. Ooh, Knight of Swords in reverse. And that's in the becoming, in the being. It's like not knowing what direction to move in, actually. No, I don't know. Let's see what the definition of this card is. So Knight of Swords, normally in the upright, is all about daring, ambition, single-mindedness. In the back, in the reverse, like impatience, loss of focus, unpredictability. So I think I'd prefer it if it was this way. But if you are feeling impatient, if you have lost your focus, if you are behaving unpredictably, then maybe there's an urgency to slow down, matter of fact. Because I will admit, there's a King of Swords behind this and a Page of Swords. So this could be a very quick moving Knight of Swords energy, moving between the two experiences within the higher self and the past self. But, I mean, time for integration is always something that you can offer yourself. Do take that time to integrate whatever messages are coming through for you, however that is confirmed for you in your experience, in your reality. This is the important part. This is the part where, because you're able to meter yourself in that way, and yeah, I do feel like that like, okay, it's like I can be at peace, I can be at ease, like I know that I've got these legacies maybe that I need to live up to, or whatever, these big shoes. But you can only do what you're here to do. You can't really, you can, I mean, you can try and adopt another person's attitude, desire, behaviors, and I love the sunlight that's just come through here. But if it's not something that you're fully invested in, interested in, then it's going to come across with that kind of energy. It's going to come across with you not having the full desire to be expressing how you're expressing. And that will be very taxing overall on you over time, because it's very difficult to fake emotions. Like, that's a lot of energy there to fake an emotion, because it's a projection. You have to project that from your mind into your heart, because if your body is not feeling right, and especially if you're feeling like you need to slow down. And what I note here is I did learn recently, because I watch, I don't know, I watch the birds that land around here, and I saw a bird sitting in the, I saw a pigeon sitting in the ground and its wing was up. And then I wondered what that was, and then I was just like, okay, whatever. And then I found out that that's actually a sign that they're having a bath kind of thing. So I think it was bathing itself in the mud in the garden bed, and in areas that they can't reach, that's where they'll flash their wing to the water normally, not to dirt. It was in the dirt anyway. And so if you need to slow down and ask for help, if that's how the energy is presenting for you as well, please slow down and ask for help. Getting help from the right people, especially if it's reaching tipping point for like anxiety, fear, worry, doubt, paranoia even comes through there as I close my eyes. Like, if any of that energy is coming towards you, you need to connect with your ancestors meaningfully, honestly. Set aside a little altar, even if it's just an ancestor that you've got a photo of to begin with. Just ask for help. There are people within the professional realm that will offer you help, like psychologists and general practitioners who can give you referrals for these people. And there are counselors, even if psychologists are outside of a range of money, finances, then. But I also believe that by you tapping into ancestors and then tapping into extra help, it's just going to allow the universe to be prepared to give you those things, because maybe those ancestors had gone through this experience as well, and this is just you processing karma that may be in your Akashic records to process. Because I'm speaking on this before I get to the 9th card, and that's really the foundation. The energy on the inside, if any of those things have affected you, please do reach out to crisis services. You can Google crisis services and add whatever you're struggling with to the end. And if you can't describe it, then just crisis services near me will do just fine. But otherwise, this is deep here. I'm not offering professional advice. I'm not offering health advice. I'm offering advice that's general in nature, because there is a lot of pain happening in the world. And I hope that everybody that connects with this, if they're able to reach out for the help that they need, that they're able to reach out for it. And it's not something to be embarrassed of or ashamed of. We live in a time now that it's not unlike, it isn't like any other time. And so now it is a time where we can slow things down if we need to, and reach out for the resources and help that are available to us. I hope, as they are here in Australia. And I do feel somewhat privileged to be able to reach out to the services that I do when I need to. It is totally a privilege. So sending you love and light, huge love and light, heaps of agape love. Platonic agape love, platonic philos love, and that's enough online, yeah? I mean, let's see what's at the foundation here. Thank you, V. Thanks for connecting today. At the foundation, we've got the Knight of Wands, and it was in reverse as well. This is like passion here at the bottom, but it's like when I flipped it, it's like it's not meant to be reverse. And then that's why, like, very quickly it was just upright. And then I'm looking at this dolphin. No, because then I'd be looking at the wand and the tail. An anchor might be significant for someone. Dolphin might be significant for someone. Coral, I don't know, coral reef. I don't know if you look at that, but it looks like this Knight of Wands. Yeah, this Knight of Wands has literally dove down. It's not really a setback, it's just coming back into the water. Arrogance is probably jumping and then being that far underwater, because usually they just keep jumping and jumping and jumping in front of you. Or it could be recklessness actually coming through here at the foundation. But in the upright, it is passion, courage, and adventure, which is the energy that I was feeling when I was looking at the card. I'm feeling to sit it in the upright. But I will speak on it if you're in the reverse energy first. Because this is an internal card, you can take it how it resonates for you, and leave behind what doesn't. I'm just trying to deliver messages and interpreting them with intuition and spirit as they come through. And so what I'm seeing here is like there may have been a wave of emotion, there may have been a surge of passion here with the wave sort of like this thing, but it feels broken. It feels broken here by the tail. So you just may be in sort of a washing machine of an emotion, quite a passionate one. And if this is coming through in your foundation, then this is quite a dynamic, energetic place to be coming from. On the back of getting that slowing down message, but then the interaction of the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords being the direction that you get here, to get here. I don't know, I'm feeling like I need to say just balance things out right now. Take things a little bit slower. See what's coming up for you in terms of your ideas, especially. Like, where is your mind taking you? Especially if you have been here with the channel for a little while. And doing work with me, doing work with yourself, following along and potentially sharing these messages with your collectives, like, because it's important for us to keep sharing messages with each other, because that's how we're just going to elevate and elevate and elevate. And then that's resonance. That's like causing a sound resonance all in the areas around us, and anchoring in this sound, this frequency, into the areas we go in. And that used to be a way that I used to do Reiki, through grid working, walking through my town, laying down light, moving out difficult energies, sitting around difficult energies, and processing what I'm feeling as I sit and feel what is happening around me. That can be sort of the energy, Knight of Wands in reverse, where you're feeling like how do I get out of this? How do I process this? How do I transmute this for the highest good? What do I need to follow? And that's why this card feels like it's in the upright. It's like you need to follow your passions. You need to follow your dream, your purpose, your mission to be here on this planet, because there is no one else. There is no one else on this planet that is like you. I feel like I can guarantee that. There is no one like you, the viewer, the person connecting with this message, literally. And my friend Brooklyn, someone I look up to heaps, she's amazing. I think she says that, something along those lines. She's just a freaking legend. And you are too, whoever is connecting with this. Like, together we make up the collective experience, and the more that we can resonate with each other and sit amongst messages that are about light, that are about this beautiful radiant light energy that shares itself with the planet each and every single day. The uniqueness of each flower that is sitting even within this little vase. There's no limitations to where we go and how we go to be in these places, or to being ourselves. We are the limitation. And even then, if you're understanding what these messages coming through are really trying to say, then you understand that there is no limitation, because you're not alone. You're not separated from the full experience. You are someone that is here having the experience as part of the full experience. You're somebody who is looking to maybe share that message with the rest of the world. And that's who I think connects with these messages. People who are finding their own internal balance, following their own passion, literally into the place of expression, slowing down when necessary, knowing that becoming is a thing that happens over a lifetime and that there is no rush. You are so unique for such a time as this. Please slow down and enjoy yourself. Finish that project that you want to finish, that brings you joy. Finish that painting, that poem, that song, that project. Because maybe the world needs to see you shining. Maybe the world needs you to show off what you've got. So please, be bold. Give it a go. Whatever it is for you, whatever this idea is. Especially if it's energy coming through from an ancestor, because it's like, maybe the reason you're having this idea, or maybe why you're having this recurring thought or this recurring dream, is being presented to you on the inside, right? It's not like you're seeing anything on the outside yet. These are all experiences you might be having on the inside. You're just ready when you take that breath, when you slow down, when you encourage everyone around you to just do their best. Let Source cover the rest. Let Spirit cover the rest. Because we all have days where we're not at our strongest, where we're not at our most ready to express or participate. And so I don't feel like we serve a wrathful God. Yahweh demonstrated that he was a bit wrathful, but I think that Jesus demonstrated that there's a different way to do things. You can connect to the Heavenly Father and the Divine Mother, the Earthly Mother, and even in some cases, and just watch the story that unfolds and learn what you can through the expression while you have this elder with you here and now, because there's going to come a day where the elder is not there and they are an ancient, a passed over elder, potentially an ascended master for you, if they were the one that guided you in your lifetime. Because sometimes we don't get to connect with all of the messages, and that's why they come through for you in the way they come through. So keep revealing it to yourself, maybe keeping it in a journal, or even just keeping it as a record that you keep with your tree, because all of a sudden I'm getting the image of a tree, like a weeping willow, and sitting by a weeping willow and the water, and staring at the water and recognizing what was a reflection and what was real, and getting lost in the balance of all of it, and imagining that the dragonflies and the lacewings and, I don't know, the glowflies flying around, for you, I don't know. This is getting a bit fantastic for me. And they cross over from the water, because really they're just landing, but you don't sit and focus on the details. You just know that you're just there for the experience, there for the moment, and you know that it can change at any point. So you've got to enjoy yourself. You give yourself that opportunity to enjoy yourself fully, to fully enjoy all that is coming to you. And it's because something's being revealed to you, again with this Nine of Swords where we began this reading. It's being revealed to you. And then once you understand it, once you master it, once you lock in on how you want to use it, that is going to mean that you are going to be having the 10 of Swords experience and will be ready to share it with collective. But if you need help, reach out. Ask people in your 3D world for help. When you're just about to go to sleep, set an intention. I will get through whatever it is that you haven't been able to get through in your day. Because we're given each and every single day to achieve what is inside of our experience to achieve. Now let me catch some water and say hello to people in chat. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're succeeding in life. I hope things are not too difficult for you. I hope that you do have people in your corner cheering you on, telling you that they love you. If not, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting with the beautiful energy that I try to anchor in here for everybody to enjoy. V, hello again. Nocturnal, how are you? I love the emojis. It's just like cool. Someone's resonating with something, and it's okay. I don't need to know specifically what it is. Whatever it is for you, that is what it is. Yeah, I'm just a messenger. I'm just the Page of Swords, maybe. No, there's no messengers on the table yet because the outside cards are all upside down. And so, might as well get to looking at those. 56 on the clock as I look over. That is awesome. How cool are coincidences for those playing at home? Spirit is such an amazing source to connect with, to experience everything that's happening. And I do feel that there's a lot happening on the outside world, which is why I'm giving this time to stabilize and look over all of the cards that I have read internally so far. As the birds get chatty, I think they're the fairy wrens, actually. Ancestor spirit. Source. God of all things good. I thank you for being present here and now. This reading has been somewhat still so far, so I thank you for offering everything that you've offered up until this point for us to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There's no pressure. There is no guru here. What resonates for you might not resonate for me, and that's okay, because maybe we've got different missions. Maybe we're on a similar path. Who knows? We're connecting with each other for a reason. There's no coincidences, but maybe we're here to show each other something while we're here. Who knows? There's a reason that we've stopped here and now together. And so, thank you, Spirit. Ooh, that was crackly. Fruit tingles. Instant sugar when you crush them. Right. Having a look at the first card. definitely interesting. Knight of Pentacles here in the reverse. Now these external ones, they stay the way they stay. If I don't feel to read the other, then I don't. And so here I'm getting the energy that it's been a difficult time for you to build whatever you're building. It feels like you've been showing up how you want to show up, but things aren't working out the way that you anticipate. Or maybe this is a piggyback on yesterday's reading. And that's the something hidden that's coming towards you now. So there is this thing. It is very close. That maybe you have been working on, or maybe somebody else in your energy has been working on. Tash, big shout out to you. I wish I knew your tag, but she's like Tasha's Tarot. Freaking awesome with a $sign. T Tarot with a $sign. Brilliant woman. Has made me cry so many times throughout her reading. But yeah, skipping back to this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this could be presenting yourself as somebody else maybe being lazy, maybe showing signs of stagnation or even signs of selfishness. Like, or this could be the way that you're feeling, actually, even. But the cure to that is to connect with collective experience. The cure to that is to allow yourself to feel what is happening for you in the experience, and try and understand why you're having that experience. That's sort of the energy that I speak to here. I feel like it's like we're all here trying to do our best. We're all here trying to give our best. We're all here presenting with our pentacles, and we're showing up. And this is like very much feeling like work. It's like maybe if it doesn't feel right in alignment with that first oracle card that we pulled, the double mission, if it doesn't feel right, then pour more energy into whatever else that you're doing and see what happens there for you. Because if this is happening for you, then give yourself the opportunity to slow down. Really, really, really. Give yourself that opportunity to slow down. Take assessment of what's going on, and then boom, move into your next arena, literally. But move with love, move with move slowly if you need to, but just know you've got these wings, because it's a bumblebee. It's a bumblebee sitting there, upside down, just hanging out. What's coming next, Spirit? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Everything's sort of upside down here. The odds usually give me masculine, solo. The evens usually give me connection, collective. So with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you might be about to slow down. You might be being called to work by yourself. You might have a specific vision coming through here with the Nine of Swords that other people just can't see. And I feel like that's coming through really clearly with these cards here. And I do hear the dogs howling, so I will say thank you, Hecate, for all that you do, the maiden, the mother, the crone. Thank you for keeping this space safe, this beautiful space that we share with collective, and try to bring messages of love and light for everybody that connects with these messages. Thank you for keeping this space safe. Hermes recording all of the names, seeing all of the interactions, whether energetic or physical. Thank you for keeping this space safe. Hermes, as the dogs stop barking. And so, you're being called to do something, to branch out on your own. I don't know. You don't need the support of other people. You've got your divine feminine, divine masculine, your higher self, your lower self. You've got the ability to transition between even your present self and all of those experiences. And I will say experiences there. You're able to go into your heart space and transcend things that maybe you haven't even gone through just because you know how to hold space for others. And I do see that with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You do know how to hold space. My hair just got itchy there. That's so cool. It's like, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. It's like you're the way that it's like when I move, you move, just like that. And it's like Spirit singing that to you. And it's like, oh, okay. And then that's where you're like, and it's even just like your awareness. So it's just like, oh, look over there. Look over there. Look over there. And you look over there and then it's like, oh, there's a butterfly or there's a beautiful rose, which is what I'm looking at over there. A beautiful rose that's still connected to the tree. And I did pull those ones out because the whole tree was like, heavy, heavy, heavy. Heavy is the head that wears the crown of thorns. Those things might be relevant for you. I don't know what that means, but I am looking at the branches. These roses here don't have thorns. Oh, that's so delicious. I would make such a good bee. I would go around all the flowers and I would put my face in them. And then fly to the next one. Oh, carrying all that pollen in my face. Love it. Let's see. What's the communication? Oh, what's the learning? Got the Hierophant. I feel like you're just ready. It's like the energy of being ready. And I think I'm going to pull a couple of confirmation cards, especially with these reverse, because the Hierophant is in reverse. That is the 5. Hierophant, rebellious, non-conforming, breaking tradition, ignorance. So you might be, because of all of this sword energy, your ideas may be presenting as a rebellious act. Or people may be rebelling against you. I'm not sure how it resonates. I'm not sure. Don't try and make that fit. But if maybe you've been, I don't know, participating with this Hierophant energy could be like, oh, it's like, because it's 5 and 6. Hierophant, you learn how to master yourself. With that Hierophant, there is like that Aries energy there, but it's not. The Hierophant is Taurus. But I do see Aries with this card because it's a ram. Normally Taurus, but yeah. I've got an Aries moon. In reverse. The way that you're communicating, maybe it's time for you, I don't know what your... Which one's Aries? Which house is Aries? I think it's the 4th house. No, I don't know. I'm not confident enough. I've been looking for an astrologer to try and learn off of. I'm probably just going to go out into the world and find somebody to learn off of. Because some things you just don't want to learn on your own. You want to learn with your soul tribe. You want to learn how to climb mountains together. You want to learn how to do all these things together. I feel. I don't know if that's just what everybody feels, but I feel like we work better when we work together, when we're not in opposition with each other, when we don't try and get in each other's way, when we just give ourselves permission to two notifications coming through, confirmation, thank you, Spirit. Like, we are just collectively trying to move towards whatever is ours, knowing that we need to surrender or lay down, not even surrender, to Source all the things that are not for us, because we know that we've only got 2 hands. And these 2 hands can't work on multiple projects at once, especially if they're in different spaces. So we give ourselves permission to experience reality in the way that we feel. That is you moving through the Hierophant in reverse. That is you coming to your own internal balance, if this is happening for you. And if not, maybe you bringing that for somebody else through this idea because you've been able to slow down. Maybe the pace of this Hierophant wasn't the pace that you were wanting to follow. And that's a great time there to say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I am not for everybody. I don't want to be. I really honestly don't want to be. I don't want to be, because that would be an energetic job that here and now I don't know that I'm ready to do. I'm a small-ish channel now. Last time I said that I was like, oh, okay. No, I'm like growing, I'm moving, I'm showing up, I'm trying to offer some help to people. I'm responsive to emails. I'm trying to figure out what time of day works for me so that I can still hang out with people that I really enjoy hanging out with, because at the moment this is the way that I'm working. Like, I'm putting out applications for jobs and trying to get a job, and so I'm being diligent with what I've got inside of my reality to manipulate the magician energy coming out there, like, or the high priestess, even the Hierophant in reverse. I don't know. It's like you having all of the tools just ready means that the experiences can appear for you to have, but you not being ready and then calling in the experience, it doesn't synchronize. And so that's what I'm doing. I've applied, I've sent out references when they've been requested of me, and I'm just showing up. I'm showing up because I need to know that I'm ready to interact with people. I need to know that I'm ready to do a job for a certain amount of time. And I practice through this medium here. And I practice by trying to give collective messages for the highest good of all. Another text message coming through. And all of these cards seem to be in reverse. So I did a bad job of putting these cards down. And just trusted intuition. But this is the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is just a outward expression in your fourth, in your home, in your roots. If you're feeling like you need to focus, move forward, or it is a time for change, that's what these 8 swords in reverse are for you. G'day, Miss Moonlight. Hello, Shirley. I just was talking for a minute, so I feel like I can say that there. G'day, how's it going? Thank you for interacting with this. Yeah, just check out that pinned comment, jump back to the beginning of the reading, and if nothing's resonating today, don't worry about it. You can come back another day. But if it is, just don't make anything that's not fit, right? It's going to hurt if you try. It's going to feel like putting on a crown of thorns that's like not been prepared, so you get stabbed by things that you haven't been prepared for. And yeah, it's like free will is such a cool and crazy thing. And then once you have full control over that, where I'm going with this is once you move away from the things that are holding you back, once you move in the energy that, or even in the direction that you want to with these swords reappearing on the outside, it's like so powerful. You're going to potentially be like a Hierophant energy. You're going to potentially demonstrate in the 3 of Pentacle energy. And you're just going to be embodying this Knight of Pentacle energy, showing up when you need to show up, delivering the message, and then moving on. The lessons that have been coming through for you have been lessons, and then you've just decided, okay, well, I'm going to get to business. I'm going to put my business hat on, and I'm going to come to collective with this beautiful golden light aura about you, with these beautiful wings, like an angelic presence, and you're just going to offer what is being shown to you, and you're not begging by this point for people to follow you, because you've gone through this journey yourself. You know how hard it was to go through the experience of the 8 of Swords upright. And so now that these paths are opening for you, maybe going back to the 3 of Swords, maybe you realizing having different values and having a different amount of resources. Maybe time is the resources that I'm talking here. Being able to sync things up properly, and because synchronization is now beginning to be something that might be important for you, or it always has been. But synchronicities are important because they allow you to know that you're on the right path. Per se, seeing the White Rabbit, Neo, going to that party, hanging out with Trinity that night. It's being willing to follow the signs that are appearing for you, collective, whoever you are, the person that's resonating with this message. That's the power that you've got now. That's the power that you're embodying now. It's something that's inside of your experience for you to have. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that there was going to be some cards not in reverse. Damn! Because we've got the King of Wands in reverse. The thing is, 5s general rule for me, it's like that's a challenge, that's an opportunity, and it's up to you the kind of attitude you have as you arrive as this challenge, this opportunity. And it's really like you can show up as this Page of Swords that you've embodied within. You can embody this inner child energy that's very communicative and very good at joining with the experience and not distracting, adding to the experience rather. That would be a better way for this Page of Swords to come. Up to them though, right? We can only do what's being called of us to do. This Knight of Wands, you've got the power, you've got the passion inside of you, and so presenting on the outside, maybe people are seeing you as a Knight of Wands in reverse. Maybe you're interacting with a Knight of Wands in reverse here, and that's a challenge for you. Ooh, maybe it is a block on your creativity. Maybe it is getting in the way of you having your full pleasurable experience that you want to have. Well, it's you processing what that energy is making you feel. It's you processing what that energy is doing to you, for you, because Knight of Wands by itself as an energy is vicious. It's impulsive. It is demanding. And to have this energy around your creativity and your pleasure, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like it enough that I'm going to get a card to clear that up here and now. Because it was like reverse, 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 reverse. No. And this feels like it's on the masculine side of this reading too. So it's like, what? How? Why? Why is there so much binding? Here and now I say return to sender any spells, curses, hexes, binding instantly in the name of Jesus. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's your boys, all type of boys. Yes, justice. Justice and the Four of Cups. Like, beautiful energy. And just these two cards that pop out for clarity on the King of Wands and that being in reverse. It's like, you're going to get justice. You're going to get justice. You're going to balance things out. It's okay. Go through the process. Trust the process is what I'm getting through heavily there. And really, trust that you're being shown the way that you need to go in. It's your life. It's now or never. You're not going to live forever. So you might as well live while you're alive. It's your life. Do 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 do. You're a wizard, Harry. Like, yo. And maybe if you're the one that's feeling like you're in reverse right now, and that's how you're showing up in the world. Well, if you give yourself this opportunity to slow down and you move away from this Eight of Swords, whatever is it moving away from home? What is home? What is home? The roots. I'm walking away from troubles in my life. I'm walking away, away, oh. I'll find a better day. Sometimes I feel that people get me wrong. Damn, but it's okay. You're the magician. Whoever I'm talking to, you're a magician. You're such a wizard. You're such a wizard. Like, yo, relax. And this is just it. Six of Pentacles. All right, you walk away from something, this Hierophant outside of you, or whether you've been showing up that way. Like, the Hierophant's like, this rigidity, this structure, this fixed line of learning, all of this prejudice. It's like, you've got all of this pre-required learning. It's like if you've tried to do this experience from this point, no, you've got to rewind. You've got to start at the beginning. You cannot start just wherever it starts, because the message is the message, and you need to know if you're resonating from the card that began it all for you. And that's ultimately why you're being offered, and I feel like this is what's coming up for you. You're being offered this opportunity to be a little bit more selfish. Stop being so charitable. Focus on any unpaid debts right now. That's this break in this cycle. You've been expressing so much energy, because I've got the Knight of Pentacles here and the King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles is a long time experienced person that's been practicing this thing. Experienced enough to be a king within other areas of your life, maybe even a hierophant in other areas of your life. Maybe you are someone that teaches people. Maybe you're someone that communicates with people. Maybe you're even doing something like this on TaroTube. And I hope that maybe somebody does connect with this message that does do the same thing, because we should be interacting with each other. We should be encouraging each other, lifting one another, working as a team, because it's an environment that we all have to work in together at the end of the day anyway. And so are we going to join together and make this environment good for everybody, or are we going to stand against each other and keep doing that until, what, we're the one at the top of the mountain, waving the light for everyone else to follow, but maybe pushing people's ladders down when we're up there? No. Stop wherever you are if you need to stop wherever you are. Group yourself, collect yourself, allow yourself to be taken care of by the collective experience. This is a thing that you are allowed to ask for as a light worker. You are not draining yourself as a source. You have a source, and so you're tapped in when you're doing your work now. You're not relying on what you can do. You're just hoping that you can make enough time for spirit to go, okay, now. And then you've got to be available for that moment to occur in your day. It's not going to happen for everybody at the same time of day, and that's okay. And then also, messages are going to be more and more timeless. It's just, we can't capture the energy. We can't even start to predict how far ahead things are going to be happening for different people, because people are moving through timelines at their own pace. And more, with the world, the way that it's moving, it's like it's really important for you to know yourself, so that you're not spending your energy, your time, your resources on things that are not going to be giving you the dividends that you're looking for. Because ultimately, I know that energy, if you're tapping into yourself as a source, it's going to come at a cost. And so those costs can be burdensome to people. They can be burdensome to people. So this work, even if you feel like you're called to be a light worker, I will say here and now, not everybody is called to do light work. And disregard if that's not resonating with you, obviously. But sometimes people need to take a look at their lives and realize, okay, where have I actually done work like this before? Or why am I here in this space? What am I doing here in this space? What am I trying to achieve by being here? And now, what do I want to get out of this experience, and what do I want the people who come into this experience to take away? Because we're not trying to even force people to take a message one way or another. It's more about, okay, am I showing up? Am I ready to show up the way that I need to show up? Whew. Yeah. Just before I move into the Divine Feminine, or the 7th card to the 12th. Oh, whatever it is, you're doing such a good job of slowing down. You are working with the right people. And it's just these two cards here. There's 3 meerkats, and that's 3 of pentacles. It's also a 6, and let's go from 3 to 6. So maybe you have been finding the right people. Maybe you have been working with different people lately. G'day. Hello. Grand Rising, how are you? And first card on the feminine, there's this 8 of Cups. Oh, it feels like you're about to go deeper. Take me deeper than I've been before. Take me further, farther, I want more. What is is this song? It's coming to my head. No. It's not going to work. Anyway. Jesus, I want more. Jesus, I need more. So there's an Eight of Cups after the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And so what I'm feeling there and how it's coming through is that there is a moving away. Cups is letting go, abandonment, cutting losses. Whatever it is, your feminine and masculine are sort of teetering on the edge of each other. And your expression is very much balanced between this Queen of Swords energy and this Knight of Wands energy. You're going out, doing the thing that you need to do. Maybe this is like you going for a run, going for a walk, maybe picking a flower, maybe just observing the flower. I don't know, whatever it looks like to you. Going to work some stress out at the gym, whatever it is that you're doing that's different for you. However it is that you want to move forward, however it is that you want to realize this calling for yourself. This is the energy that you'll be doing it. So you'll be either moving towards relationships that are more dynamic within the way that you want to be doing life, or realizing like soul contracts. Like, do I want to be doing life with people who have completely different soul contracts to me, or am I going to be doing life sort of rubbing shoulders, knowing that iron sharpens iron, and then with people who are doing the same work, because we keep each other sort of in the same alignment, going in the same direction, but we're not copying. We're still showing up as ourselves, because we know that every single experience that has happened for us has shaped who we are. And so we know that we might have a message that's completely different, and it may take a whole message to deliver that, but we're delivering it at our own pace. And where we're not comfortable to deliver what we're, once upon a time, we're totally comfortable, that's okay, because it's up to us how we show up. And we know how we can show up. We know, because we're doing this thing. We're living inside of reality. We're not delusional and living inside of our head, or we're not like emotional and living inside of our body. Like, we're letting go of the experience, and it is unfolding at whatever pace you are comfortable with. Woo! In the transformation position, this Devil in reverse. Okie dokie. Devil in reverse talks about overcoming addiction. Yo, congratulations. Freedom, independence, taking control. These are beautiful energies. And if this is in your transformation, or even in your sex, I don't know. Let's not go to the sex. Let's change that word to power. Yeah, I prefer the word power, so we'll go with that. Power's a lot better. For me, at least. I don't know about you. Change that word to power. Yeah, I prefer the word power, so with that. Perfect. I've got still volume control going on, and I'll just do that there and post that there. But yeah, I'm almost through the reading. We're almost through this. Whew. With the Devil, on the inside of what happened before you experience this Devil energy, it's like you do find this balance with the Two of Pentacles, and you do find this beautiful creativity here with the Queen of Swords. You're communicating something, and you're going to communicate this. Maybe you are communicating to somebody that it's time for a change. It's time to transform this relationship into something more. Yeah, something more. Have we been friends, boyfriends, fiancés, whatever it is for you, however it resonates. It's like, I think it's time for more. And so you express this, and then what happens when you express this is your world wants to balance itself out. And so people will have the opportunity to respond. They either will commit to you or they won't. And you will free yourself from whatever has been holding you back from expressing this idea, this desire, this way even in reality. Because you get it now. You're having this experience just the same as everybody else, and you're not trying to compete with anybody. You're not fighting with anybody for attention. You've definitely got this balanced energy about you, and you know exactly what you need to do so that you can continue getting what you want from reality. And maybe even just being said there, it's like maybe even the world doesn't even know what you want right now. So Keep working on whatever you're working on, because whatever this freedom energy comes through for you, it's just going to keep you moving up your own personal mountain, because I saw that triangle and it felt like a mountain there for me for a moment. Nine of Cups energy. Beautiful. In the upright. So we did go first 6 cards literally all in reverse. So maybe they were supposed to be upright. I don't know. But they were just the reverse card, the masculine cards and the first 6. Now we're at the 9th card. Remember how I said I wanted to see what was going on with the Two of Pentacles here, especially coming through the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords? This is what's happening. You found so much balance within your experience, within your expression, that you're ready to mirror maybe beliefs here comes through. It's like you're actually ready to expand in the direction that you want to expand into. You're ready to, I don't know, begin working towards having a kingdom of your own one day. That's what a knight hopes for. They hope to be king one day or to serve their king, however it works. Because usually kings and queens is through bloodlines, royal bloodlines. And you are somebody, Knight of Cups. What's the energy there? Chivalry, romance, communication. Communication, communication, communication. You are a communicator. Just came through there. Thank you, Spirit. You're a called communicator. Wow. You're actually somebody who is on this planet to achieve. You're on this planet to achieve, maybe even for your ancestors. Take what resonates. I don't know. That doesn't feel like it's a message for everyone. That feels pretty specific. But it's because of this internal, you had these internal messages coming through for you already inside with, as soon as that King of Swords showed up. It's like even your inner child knew. It's like you have a message, you have a voice. And there's a reason for your voice. You've gone through so many different experiences that have had the potential to take you somewhere you didn't want to be. But you're still here. You're still showing up for yourself. You're still showing up for the people that connect with whatever you're presenting to the world. You're still showing up for people maybe that enjoy the experience that you bring about, that you share with collective. It's like you've had this path, and maybe this is for the divine feminines. You've gone through all walks of life where now you do deserve to be lifted up to the level and arena that you want to be lifted up to, that you desire to. And you're so close to manifesting this as well, divine feminine here. You're so close to manifesting this. It's been something that you've been working on with honesty, with truth inside of your experience, and it's just going to be like this cup of life, this cup of healing I'm feeling. Maybe it's an idea that you're going to share with the world, divine feminine. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This card here is in your career or your reputation. I feel like you're cool bananas. You're coming through clearly. You're an ideas person. You communicate. Again, communicate, communicate, communicate. There are some feelings or emotions that need to be communicated coming through with this message for sure. If you're able to do the shadow work, if you're able to look at what the feeling is trying to say, sit with the feeling, sit with it. Don't over logic it. Don't over think about it. Just allow the experience to unfold itself for you as g'day, Mr. Bishop, as it is unfolding. Because Ace of Swords, yeah, new ideas, clarity, and communication. You're on mission. And this Ace of Pentacles is literally like mirroring the balance that you've brought to these two. You've got the Ace of Pentacles here and the Ace of Swords. So balanced masc feminine energy there. With the Earth card on the inside. So the feeling that you've had, like, I don't know. I feel like you're being shown different things here. I'm being shown like an image of like choices before processing through something. So like being at an amusement park and then having different stages of the ticket. Like there's just the general admission, and then there's like the VIP tiers and all of their different packages and all of the different inclusions. Inclusions is what's important there. I'm talking to somebody here who literally has these inclusions going on for them, that there is somebody who is a part of either a collective that brings messages, or they're part of, it's like you might be information technology, you might just be like a team leader. There's this authority about it. It's this sword that's being given to you even inside of your work arena, or towards whatever that feels like, the reputation you're building, whatever legacy you're building there. Because that also is a 10. It's like a completion. Whatever you're working to complete, it's coming back as a 1 of swords, an Ace of swords. No wonder. Divine Feminine. Okay. You've got the Wheel of Fortune showing up in your 11 position. Are you all right? Are you all right? Have you won the lottery? Have you found your community? Are you living in your vision for your community? That's amazing. Well done. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep achieving everything that can happen inside your reality. Everything that you have resources for, I want to say there. Because resources can be an interesting thing. You can invest so much in yourself and actually make sure that you're looking after yourself, making sure that you've got all of your creature comforts inside of your natural environment. And what I mean there is places you spend a lot of your time. So just naturally, if you're getting a good amount of sleep, confirmation there. Confirmation there. If you're getting a good amount of sleep, then you're able to do the things that you desire in your day more and more and more. And I can't stop smiling. I don't know. Someone's going to win the lotto. Someone's going to win in life. Someone is winning in life. This card here is good luck. It's change. It's destiny. It's life cycles and karma. Like, well done, good and faithful servant comes out here. It's like, oh, finally. The kingdom of heaven has opened the floodgates and I am receiving. Yes. Thank you. And lifting your hands up to the Heavenly Father and saying, thank you, Father, for everything that you do, for everything that you give me, for everything that you allow me to see, for me to share here and now in my 3D experience, because I'm just a messenger. And I don't know if you say this to yourself, but this is the real feeling coming through. It's like you are just so turned on for the collective and its mission and its propulsion forward, where you want to be in your reality, where you want to go in your reality. All the things that you want to do, that are inside your heart to do, are possible when you apply yourself. It's possible when you commit to yourself. It's an experience that doesn't have to disappear. You're able to lay hold to your own good fortune because it comes from you having completed or calling in your karma or dharma. You know now that if you go through experiences which are challenging, you can use them to help you discover, do I have any pieces within me that need to be let down, that need to be dropped, that need to be surrendered to the experience so that it can come back to me as something I do desire. And I do feel that you, Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, you're doing this. You're integrating these messages more and more and more. And your journey, oh my gosh, in the 12, subconscious, the surrender, you're so protected here. You've been so courageous. And you're just expressing yourself more and more and more. This is a tardigrade, by the way. Go and Google tardigrades. The journey that you've been on has not been an easy one. I can appreciate that for you here and now, whoever you are that's connecting with this message, because it's a brutal life that we can either survive through, thrive through, or a mix of the different experiences in between. But by you, as I really want to go back to what was going on the inside, by you being able to slow down exactly when you need to, with this Page of Swords, it's like, oh, nope, my energy is being leached. My energy is being sapped. Where? And you slowed down, because otherwise you were going to become this stuffy person who couldn't really collaborate with anybody and was afraid to actually move on from anything. But instead, you opted to be a different experience by the time this clock closes, and you've been somebody now who can actually show people the way in a way that isn't going to cost you energy, because you know that when you give to collective, when you give to source in this way, when you feed the other 11 tribes, being from that 11th tribe yourself, the priest tribe and the priestesses, like, you're just so tapped into source that source really gives you your energy. And you know now that you've got to look after your energy. You've got to do what's within your experience to do, because you can't just keep showing up for people and fatiguing yourself. You can't just keep letting people run you. You know what you're here for now. Wow, you know what you're here for now. Are you ready to see the 20-second card? I haven't even flipped it yet. Tell me in the chat. Are you ready to see the 20-second card? Yo. Wow. This is like... Because I'm going to pull more cards for confirmation anyway after this. It's like the mission that you've been on, the way that you've been on your own personal mission and your own personal quest. It's like you never let anything get in your way. You never let your blockages to get in the way of you achieving what you know you're here to achieve. Your mission is so personal. It's so personal for you. And that's the best way to live by it. And I can get that there's like there's this energy to want to protect it, to hide it away, to not share it with the collective, because maybe you want to hold on to success or something. But if you don't operate from the place of being in this, I know that I'm protected and I know that I'm protected, then I feel like once you just operate from that place of protection, all of these 6 first cards, they just turn themselves around, and then you're going through it a completely different way. And I mean, I feel like I'm talking to a collective that knows that insanity is doing the same thing and hoping that you get different results. Like, you're not going to get different results if you keep doing the same thing. That is literally the definition of insanity. So if you're somebody that's constantly attacking reality and trying to prove that you're anything more than what you are, a human being that is as common as we are, working our way towards 8 billion, like, calm down. There's enough table for everybody. There's enough room for everybody to move into everything that gives them life, gives them abundance, empowers them to walk and speak their truth, be their truth, live their truth, honor their own journey as it's their own journey. It's not somebody's to commentate on unless you're bringing it to them to commentate on. You're doing this because you feel called. Nobody can tell you what to do. And you remember that it wasn't any fun when people used to tell you what to do anyway. So why would you want to go back to doing that? And I really don't think you are. I really don't think you're going to. So I'll have a look at what this last card is. And no way. Of course, and I just got itchy on my right hand. Like, divine feminine, divine masculine, both of you. The magician can be feminine or masculine. It doesn't have to be one way or another. And I do think that I personally have a different way of explaining the high priestess than even. So you may be in your magician energy on your divine feminine or divine masculine, however it fits for you. I don't know, I'm not you. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Discern. Actually, because that's your job. As the steward of this experience that is unfolding through you, as the universe unfurls itself through you, through desires, through awareness, through attention, Where attention goes, energy flows. You're moving in the direction that is for you. And by you doing this, you're operating in the energy of the magician. And this card ending this reading is freaking crazy. It's your hidden power. It's your manifestations. You've got like inner guidance systems working for you that's bringing you the resources that you need, or allowing you to show up as this resourceful AF badass mofo that you are. Like, that's 10 swords with that, and then you end up with a wand. Like, what? That's it. And we already had the freaking, like, I feel like that is the reading in and of itself. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly what you're supposed to do here on this planet. And we've been waiting for you to show up, I guess, as you are, without preconceived ideas that come from culturing and grooming and whatever else has happened through your experience. Because it's like, I see that you've really tried to work with people and work with ideas and work with even teachers, and these people may not have been able to live up to your experience. But I do see by the second half of this reading, whether you're taking it as a divine feminine masculine reading, or you're just taking this as a full 22 card reading for those outside cards and the full reading, because I can't tell you how you take these messages either. Like, I don't know what's going to resonate and why and what it tells you, because that awareness that it brings you, that is the gift that I hope to give everybody. To be shown messages, to be given dreams, to be shown signs so that you can interpret them for yourself. And I do truly believe that the universe, source, God, creator, they don't give you messages that you are not ready to interpret for yourself. And I feel like there's a bit of a key there as well, because especially with this Hierophant in reverse, it's like you've got to look inside yourself, or you've got to be willing to ask people who have come before you, but your bloodline might have done things differently. Your cultural bloodline, your generational karma might look different to other people. And so you need to be looking for resonance as you're going out, slowing down the entire experience to a manageable pace. Otherwise, it's just going to be a very passionate expression, and then you may give yourself to energy that isn't, or apply yourself to energy that isn't even for you here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Like, but I do see that you're going to be breaking away from commitments. You're moving away from what no longer serves you here. You're moving towards maybe what is bringing you more expression, more flourished moments, because this is ultimately where we start tipping towards like all the really good cards. And it's by you standing in your own, like, it's in your own readiness. You've gone through your experiences. You've been so diligent. You've dotted your I's. You've crossed your T's. You've been able to hold the space that you've wanted to hold for as long as you want. And now you're being given the opportunity to share the idea to the world. And maybe further, if we're broadcasting out there, I don't know, satellites, I don't know if they're even outside of our stratosphere. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. This idea, it's just going to unlock so much freaking abundance for you with the Wheel of Fortune coming out next. And yeah, it's by you coming into the sense of community, knowing that you're protected, and finally just moving with sureness, moving with confidence, moving with trust, real trust in the universal experience that it's here for you. It's not your opponent. It's not trying to knock you out. It really does tilt towards you when you step into alignment with your purpose. The universe wants to celebrate you on a moment-to-moment basis. And when you give yourself this experience, when you allow yourself the opportunity to experience everything that you want to, you'll know that you're in alignment. Like, things just happen. You think about things and then they happen. You talk about things and then they appear for you. It's like you're literally rewriting the matrix in the here and now, calling in your experiences Do you like? I'm just showing that scene all of a sudden in my head. It's like, oh, when Neo walks in and he sees Cypher playing on the computers, and Cypher's like, "Oh, bejesus, you scared the bejesus out of me." I don't know. Maybe this confirmation is a story, a confirmation for someone, but yeah, confirmation with that notification. I really should just turn that off. It's like Cypher said to Neo, "Oh, bro, I don't even see the coding anymore. All I see is like rednet, red hair, brunette, blonde. You know what I mean?" And Neo was like, "No." But then skip to the end of the movie where Agent Smith, he's shooting all the Agent Smiths and he's out in the corridor and he's looking at them and he's just gotten up and he's seeing the code right at the end. All of the code is moving down and it's like he's seeing the code and he doesn't need to see the reality the same way that the reality is presenting itself to him, to you, collective. You are the friggin' magician here. If you've hung out up until this point from the very beginning and this message is for you, yo. Yo. Let me be the first. Like, because you can see the programming. This is what I've been getting at for the longest time on my channel. This is what I've been trying to say for the longest time. But for whatever reason, it took until this reading for it to come out so clearly. Because you can see the coding, you can rewrite the experience to be more in alignment with what you want, as long as you're able to hold on to universal laws and still operate with detachment. There are no limitations to what your reality can present to you. Do you want love? Call it in, be it, embody it, and it will be attracted to you. Like calls in like. Birds of a feather flock together. Even within species, we recognize that when somebody is moving in the same energy as us, then we can walk together and not block velocity, but actually increase it together, because we know that when two atoms are rubbing together, that's when heat is applied. And if we put an umbrella or a tub over the top of us, boy oh boy, are you going to know we're going to raise and elevate and be lifted by the experience. Why? Because we're increasing the energy that is around us through the quantum field, coming together, working together, elevating together, helping each other rise, working together with the 12 that we are connected to, and giving ourselves permission to embody everything that we're here to embody, so that we can deliver with clarity, with preciseness, everything that needs to be delivered for the collective to do what the collective needs to do within this timeline. And as more and more people connect with the current timeline that I'm connecting with here and now, timeless message, yo, first time feeling that I really need to say that over and over. Whenever you step into this power, whenever you're ready to join the collective that is working on an aware, conscious level, join us. We're not in competition. We don't swap butterflies over here. If anything, we give butterflies places to land. If anything, we're creating bird boxes for birds to have places to sleep. If anything, we're checking that roadkill on the side of the road to make sure that there's no alive baby inside of its pouch. Like, I'm talking to a different class of people. I'm talking to a people who have within them the energy to be somebody who can be at the front. I'm seeing an icebreaker vessel all of a sudden, and those boats have to have tough bow lines, man. They break through ice, where other boats would get bogged and stuck and then probably take on seawater through the damage. These boats are designed to break through the ice. Getting Britney Spears channeling through as a song. We need to break that. No. I feel like the people who are willing to be at the front, the people who are willing to stand at the front and show people that there is another way. It's that whole Finding Nemo picture again. I'm being shown so many different downloads right now. It's that Finding Nemo scene when what's the dad's name? Marlin. Marlin and Dory are inside the fishnet. Even though they can crawl through that little thing, they are inside a school of fish. And what happens when you're part of the herd is you can become hysterical. So if you're not taking time apart from the collective that you're connected to, if you're not taking time to connect with who you are, who you're wanting to be, how you're wanting to resonate, who you're wanting to resonate with, and when and how, like all these things, free will is such a powerful thing, and it doesn't stop nearly anywhere. You can put your free will everywhere. And if something's not in resonance with you, you can just move, 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 move. And the energy is entirely yours to manipulate as this magician, because it is your life. And because it's your life, you're gonna live it. You're gonna live it to the full. Every single day is yours. It's a gift. It's a reward for having gone through the journey at such a difficult pace, for having gone through the journey at the pace that you were comfortable with. You know, nobody could have gone through life for you, so you knew what you had to do to stay in time, stay in alignment with the reality that you felt unfolding itself for you, releasing what didn't resonate anymore so that you could continue to elevate, continue to resonate with everything that was supposed to appear for you inside your reality as it appears. And collective, the people that I'm speaking to right now, I want to take my hat off to you. I want to say thank you for showing up the way that you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing what is in your heart to do inside of the collective experience. Because sometimes without you, sometimes, especially if people are being called and they're awakening right now and they're coming to their senses and becoming more and more aware of how to connect and use this power that they're tapping into, maybe potentially for the first time, even if they thought that they were awake before, they're just being shown the connection in such a purified way where they're not being gate kept by anybody. They're just being shown, listen to your heart, open your mind, and be willing to follow what is coming to you for you, because it's not appearing for everybody else. And so when we all come to the table and we all share what was happening in our day, this is the collective experience, and then we can continue to fold out reality as we travel around our universe, creating this space dust behind us, creating this consciousness of this God that we're creating by each day, each of us living exactly how we want to, writing a history for the stars. Because this is where what I see when I look at the stars. We're riding around the cosmos, creating this consciousness as we go, recording with each day all of the dust particles that fall off as we travel through. All of this energy that's left behind, eventually it will come together and it will form something new at the center somewhere. I don't know where the center is even. I don't know where the center is. But at least in our solar system, what we're traveling around is what I'm talking about, our universe. Oh, and you know what? Maybe at the end of that is a black hole, and then that's what happens. We pass through that black hole, and then we begin again through that electrical spark, those two cells rubbing against each other, and we begin to be again inside of this experience. The feminine, the masculine, bouncing around, deciding, what am I going to be? What am I going to be? And then the DNA begins to... And that's how it feels. That's how it should feel. Like your DNA is being read and you're understanding each day as a new layer maybe, and going through it day by day. Maybe you don't get through one strand every day. Everything has a time. There is a time for everything. And when you're ready to live in the fullness of whatever this mission is for you and the way that it is unfolding for you, I want to say that Spirit is encouraging me to say here and now, well done, good and faithful servant. You who has shown up through thick and through thin. You who has shown up through the situations where you could have been anywhere else as well. You could have been anywhere else. You could have been sat by, I don't know, a gold machine and it was printing gold for you. I don't know. And you could have been anywhere else. But you stayed here for whatever reason. God creator, the energy of the entire universe may have been holding you here for a moment to take this message and be the most empowered version of yourself as you can be, because you give yourself permission. Because you should be a rock star. You should be a rock star in your own world. Now, I'm not saying you need to live like a diva, but you should be a rock star. It should feel like that. When you're living as this magician, you have these thoughts. Oh, I hope there's a car park when I get to the supermarket. Bam, manifestation. And then going steps further and knowing I'm going to have a park right at the front because I've got to run in and run out, telling the universe what you need from it, how you need it to show up for you, because like we already said, you've seen the code, you've been there with it, you've written it down somewhere in a notebook, even though it'll never make sense to you because you can't cipher this. You have to be the cipher. You have to understand that, and you have to recognize that the feelings, the intuition, the thoughts that you're having, they're being projected into your experience by hopefully your higher self, and if not, your lower self, and that's okay. Maybe you need to go through different experiences again and go through them differently. That's okay. It's a very human experience, I'll tell you. The cycle of transformation is a very human experience. We go through it on a regular basis, on a cellular level, quite regularly. I mean, 28 days, literally, you're a whole new person. This is why I think a lot of the programs are written on 28 days of sobriety even. And I'm somebody who should have gone into rehab, really, probably a couple of times actually, but I don't know. I think you have to be a little bit rich to afford to have mental health issues sometimes. That's really the way that society paints it sometimes, and that's sickening to me, but whatever. Hopefully we change that. Hopefully we can show up more for each other in this way with stuff that we can deal with for each other, with each other, right? We don't want to take the place of the professionals because that's what their world has been set up for. It's for us to actually integrate with the professional 3D world because that's what, as well, they have been manifesting for us as part of their quantum role in this reality. They needed to build that for us to have as a thing that we could access when we require. No, we're not planning on being in those kinds of environments all the time, but gosh, can't we be grateful that they exist? When they appear for others, when another person goes through an experience, can't we send out a prayer of gratitude? A prayer of gratitude for the doctor, the nurse, the entry level, the admin person at the front in the triage. Sending out offerings of gratitude as well may shift your reality in a different way that you haven't expected either. Gratitude is such a great way to move forward in terms of being stuck anywhere. I don't know why I'm going there, but yeah. Oh, all of that download just came out all so quickly. So yeah, I want to say thank you to the 17 people who have left a like on this. Thank you. I appreciate it. To the 8 people or 6 people, however many people are connected with me here and now, thank you for connecting. You know, you guys make up 50% of the show. I want to say you guys are the people that I speak to when I look over to chat or anything like that, and I guess I make the other side, like your camera. And that's an awesome experience, I think. Like, it's very much fun to connecting in this way, and it's very much something that I want to keep doing in this way. Like, I want to keep connecting with you guys. What happens if I do that? What does happen if I do that? I don't even know. Do I have to fill it out? Probably. Nah, I don't want that. Anyway, if anybody feels as though they need a reading, just 3 cards today. Just drop it in the chat for me. I'm going to change the settings just now. Free 3-card energy reading. What do the cards have to say? Come through, Spirit. Okie dokie. If you don't mind, just I've posted that. So, Calvin, how's it going, bro? You doing good? Hope you're doing good. Oh. Let's see. What has Spirit got for you? Clearing space for the questions. Just, I don't know, put your, if you would like a free 3-card reading, put your North Node for me. That's what I'll read off of. Or even, I guess, your sun sign if you don't know your North Node. So, for Kelvin, first card coming out. Whew. Second card coming out, and then what's happening in your here and now, because I feel like that fell there, so the next one's going to fall here, nicely in the middle. Let's do this. Yep, as it is. Oh, okay. So, Mr. Calvin, the energy surrounding you right now is the energy inside of the Hermit. And I will say that the bottom of the deck energy was the Empress. So, you are somebody who's potentially got some insights you can share with others, that you can share with... Oh, just before I do this, to anybody who has been watching this reading, the reading that came before the 22-card spread, before I opened up the questions on the floor, thank you so much for connecting. I've got to do this as a rollout, just in case somebody asks a question that I need to delete in a few days when it becomes available to delete, Thank you for connecting. Leave a like if anything resonated with you. It lets me know that stuff's resonating with the collective. Otherwise, it's just I can go and do something else, you know? Like, I enjoy doing this because I feel like people are getting something out of it. And yeah, so comment if you want to let me know exactly which card was resonating with you and what experience you had, because that stuff's awesome. That's stuff that we can both just get messages from each other with each other. That's amazing. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing inside your experience. And if you want to follow along the journey, just hit me up with a subscription, and yeah, hit the bell if you're wanting to keep up with everything that's happening as it's happening. If not, feel free to just peruse at your leisure. There is quite a lot of energy in 20-card readings, so I do appreciate that it's a long enough time for you to hang out or not hang out, right? So yeah, just going to cleanse the space before I proceed with personal energy. Personal energy that is connected to the energy within this reading. Thank you, Spirit. Hey, mambo italiano e coco. Love me, oh sexy. All right, Mr. Kelvin Parker. The first card that I got out for you was the 9 of Water, then the 8 of Air, and then the Hermit. The way that energy presented, the way that energy was showing up, it felt to me like cool. I'm going to read this as past, present, future, because that's just how I read 3 cards. In your present, I don't know if this is a present energy reading for you. This is just the card of the year. The first that I was drawn to within this card is the keys at the top. And so when I notice those keys at the top, I'm noticing that maybe you are somebody who has the key to move forward within your experience, and you know what you're doing. It's very Virgo energy with this card, traditionally with tarot. But then, yeah, the Hermit, traditionally, it stands for solitude, introspection, guidance, and inner wisdom. So the energy that I'm feeling here is like you're either somebody who can offer inner wisdom to other people as well, somebody that might have your own channel, your own public place where you share. But I don't have this sense that it's overtly public. I sense that you do have like an office or something. And so people may come to you. People may come to you for answers. People may come to you for guidance. And it's you who is someone who's able to help people get out of circumstances or situations within their own experience that they're no longer wanting to have inside of themselves. Because I'm seeing this angel-like figure sort of maybe sending down feathers of guidance, sending down manna from heaven came through here. And this is the Eight of Swords in tarot. So traditionally, the Eight of Swords is talking all about pain, sadness, stabbed in the back, or in the reverse, it's stalling, rock bottom, or making excuses. So I don't know, maybe you work with people who are in need of help. I don't know, maybe you're even just a mother or a father who... You, Calvin, sorry, maybe not a mother. Maybe you're somebody who has children. Or had children, dependent children in the past. Maybe you're moving into an arena now where you're just able to do what brings you joy, what brings you peace, what brings you happiness, your own internal happiness that doesn't get taken away by anybody else. It's something that you give to yourself. It can feel lucky, very, very lucky actually, and it can feel like happiness, because this picture here is like the energy that you're moving into today, or in whatever time you see this, you know, whatever time it is, wherever you are right now. It's like one step away from having like complete wish fulfillment with whoever it is that you're wanting to have it. It's having that internal balance within yourself that you can't be swayed easily. You can't be rocked. You're literally moving in a way now that is going to be setting you up for the future that you're envisioning yourself having. You're no longer willing to hold yourself back by having toxic habits or anything like this. You're going to be somebody who's putting all of their focus and energy into moving forward with this thing that's inside of your experience to have. The way that the Hermit comes to a conclusion and finds this enlightenment and then moves out and then starts to take the torch out into the collective. This is really reminding me of the Wheel of Fortune that came up in this reading. Like, you may have just needed even this kind of reading coming up with the Ace of Swords just before the Wheel of Fortune. Like, maybe this reading is an awakening for you. So if it is, take it gentle with yourself. Just know that in the next 3 to 5, even 7 days, you may have symptoms that make you feel as though you're tired. It makes you feel like you're drained. It makes you feel like you've been working while you're asleep. Because for the most part, if you've had an awakening, you have been working while you're asleep. You're aware of that now, which is why maybe becoming more aware of how much your sleep requirements are now might be a thing for you to take into consideration. Making sure that your emotions, Kelvin. Okay. And your thoughts are doing what you need them to do for you, and making sure that whenever you need to, you close the door on things that no longer serve you, and you climb your mountain and you get to the top. You get to the end of your objective and you complete it, because that's exactly what you wanted to do. That was your mission, I want to say there. So yeah. Gemini! You're young. You're young and no children. Okay, cool. But yeah, that was your energy reading. I hope that resonates with you. I hope that gives you some insights or clarity for whatever you're moving towards, because I feel like, yeah. Very beautiful heart, it feels like here. And yeah, just like you've got boundaries that people might boundaries that people might be able to see and take for themselves as well, like whatever. But yeah, glad you understand. Glad that it comes through for you, and I'm glad that you're able to go out and do what you need to do in your reality to have the fun that you're looking to have, the experience you're looking to experience. So yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for coming in good energy, good spirits. I just chopped on the full there. Whatever path you're about to embark on, just be honest with yourself as you go, and stop if you need to stop. But otherwise, don't stop for no one. Just keep doing what you're doing, because yeah, that will bring you a lot of energy into your experience. Just the honoring the calling that you feel spirit sending your way. So yeah. Does anybody else have a question they'd like to ask? Another 3-card reading? Just let me know in chat. Yeah, feathers for me as well. They're very magical signs. I like stopping, having a look at them. I like getting a sense of what type of bird it might have been, and then even trying to observe the bird in its natural environment. Yeah, it's different birds do different things. Like here in Australia, we've got magpies. They predominantly spend, I think, like something like 85% of their life on the ground. The only time that they'll be flying is when they decide to escape a predator, usually, because they're carnivorous. They can use their sharp beaks to deal with predators, and yeah. And then different birds will do different things. So cockatoos, herbivores, they actually tear up your grass if you don't water it often. Like, these creatures do different things, and that's the reason. The energy that they do these things in is very different. Cool. If you find a hawk feather, they're so pretty. They are so pretty. I think I have one in the portal to my bed spot here. So it keeps like the energy for this office space sort of thing clear over here. And yeah, eventually when I have a room inside of a house and I'm not inside of a caravan, I'll actually set up a nice space where all of my things can sit nicely, and I'm not scared that they're going to wobble off during the night and absolutely scare the crap out of me while I'm sleeping. Yeah. So if anybody else has a question, happy to read. Otherwise, I'll jump off and catch you all on the next one. But I can give you guys another, maybe, I don't know, how do we go for this? We'll set another 12 minutes for now. Like, that's enough to give someone a reading, I guess. And then push it out to 3 hours, maybe, as a video. We're sitting at 2:18:22, so I feel like I have done what I feel called to do already, and I can disappear knowing that everything that has occurred for a reason, and within divine order, not needing me to make sense or make reason of anything, just allowing the message to be the message. But yeah, very powerful, very clear-minded people who I spoke to today. And I don't know, I just want to say, no matter what zodiac you are, and even if I didn't call them out as I was reading them, I think it's important for you to know that you are on a mission. Yeah, Capricorn there with the devil reversed, Knight of Wands. Oh, I don't know. It's just a very cool experience. So yeah, I think that's everybody. So thanks for joining me on the way out. I went to Bible college. I went to Bible college for 3 months, and this is just my personal belief. I believe in Christ consciousness myself. Christ consciousness is very different to believing in Christ. And I know that's going to ruffle feathers. Just understand that I am polytheistic and I am in no way telling you to do so for yourself. Your beliefs are your own and I don't want to get in the way of that. Whoever has different beliefs, you're welcome to sit here with us and converse these things with us as well, because it's very important to realize that this collective experience is made up of everybody having a different set of beliefs in order to achieve what was in their beliefs to create heaven here on earth. So we bring heaven from an internal experience that we're having to the external by doing what we're seeing, feeling to do. And this is something that I think Christ consciousness tried to impress through all of the teachings across the world. Like, really, there are so many different teachings that if the believers and the hardcore believers really just pulled out a thesaurus with each other and spoke their words to each other and realized, oh my gosh, it's the same message. We've all got some inclination of what is right and what is wrong. We all have this alignment with trying to be the best version of ourselves within this reality. And even in the Buddhistic style of life, knowing that if you're taking opportunities that are somewhat negative for the collective, you are someone who is standing in the way of preventing the entire collective potentially dropping over that spot that you are willing to walk through and level out with the energy that you come with as you walk through it. Because history is everywhere. Time is not linear, and we need to ensure that all of the timeline is clear so that as many people that are behind us jump straight away from wherever they're at. From wherever they're at, they can connect to the consciousness that we're all ultimately connected to. When we all fall asleep, where do we go? Say it, spit it out. What is it exactly? The pain is the amount. Calling it out, 'cause I wanna end me. Probably something that shouldn't be said out loud. Wow. All right. Energy. Last call for free energy reading. Whew. Cool. You and me, probably similar vibes. Like, probably similar, we probably see the same future coming. And I don't know. You want to call me crazy? Cool. There are some people that don't call me crazy. But anyway, I don't mind. I don't need to convince people of what is happening to me, to the reality as it's happening. I just want everybody to have a gentle experience as we all come back into this collective consciousness and the culture unifies. And we remember that we are one species trying to coexist inside of this planet, able to share resources, able to share technology, able to share knowledge without being afraid that we're going to destroy each other for this technology, this knowledge, these resources. And when we can coexist in this way, there is no lack in the entire world. There is nothing that anyone wants, because everybody achieves and gives what they want to the collective as they want to, as they need to. But yeah. Thank you very much to everybody. Francis Lay. Hey. Let's see what's on the cards for you, shall we? I'm actually going to pull some once I get to 8 o'clock here. Wait, I'm not on the right time. There's 5 minutes. So at 7:55 p.m. my time, I'm going to pull some oracle cards to close this out. So however long those cards take, if somebody wants a reading, they are more than welcome to say hello and then get a reading. So pulling cards for Francis now. Just looking for 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. What do we got? Messenger of Fire. So this could be Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Then I've got the Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth. That's Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles could be Capricorn. Could it? Capricorn, actually? Taurus, Pentacles? Not sure. And then the third card is the 3 of Fire. Delicious. The bottom of the deck is Temptation. Okay, so I'm getting a very kinetic energy for you at the moment. Even you may have moved from a very kinetic place. Like, I don't know if this is you doing something for your work. I don't know if you used to be the communicator that used to relay messages between people. I'm not sure. But something has occurred here where you were always having to look to the side and always having to fulfill a role in the past. And now your present energy is different. Your present energy has hit a layer of maturity that just offers... It offers every single person who comes into your experience benefits just by you being you and by everyone coming to you as who they are. This is like a symbiotic energy that you step into. It's like you graduate from fire to earth, which is like stepping up 3 grades, 4 grades, 3 grades. 1, 2, 3. Yep, stepping up 3 grades. Maturing to this place inside of your current experience where you receive all that you want to receive. You allow the energy that passes through the universe to come to you in the way that it's supposed to come to you. You are somebody who is even able to look out into the world and manifest the things that you desire. You're not living inside of an experience that belongs to somebody else. You're living inside of an experience that you love, that makes you feel creative, that allows you to express yourself, and that allows you to grow in any direction that you want to grow in. That's the energy that I see you moving into. So those were your 3 cards, Francis. I hope that resonates. I hope that gives you something for you to use in your experience to know that the universe has got you. It sees what you're doing on a day-to-day. It sees how you think, and it really wants to show you the way forward. So like the previous cards that I read, the full 22 card spread, this energy is available to anybody who becomes aware of the source, becomes aware of source, becomes aware of God, and really taps into that consciousness, really taps in and releases themselves from the present experience into that experience of fullness, into that experience of no separation, completely fulfilled by the full experience, because there's only one experience to have. There's only one reality. Many timelines, because we all live in a different time. We all live in our own time. Unless we're coming to collective. It's okay. Breathe. It's normal. It's very, very normal to feel like you start to feel your spirit outside of yourself. It's where your clairs begin to kick in. Outside of your 5th sense. Your 6th till your 12th sense begins to kick in, all the way up to 15. And these messages aren't for everybody. These messages are not for everybody. You'll know if this message is for you. And if it is, thank you so much for doing the work that you're doing inside of your reality, because ultimately, without you showing up in the way that you choose to show up, everybody else will get there eventually. And that's nice. But How much of this reality needs to be changed and shifted and systemized so that it can be a simple process to follow, and then what we get to the end of the system and really of our lives, and then we leave behind a machine for people to coexist within? No. I think that this experience is moving towards something so beautiful, and the more and more that we realize that we're completely protected by God, Creator, Source, we're completely protected from even ourselves. There's nothing that can stand in the way now, and the more people that we're able to just allow ourselves to hold space for, really allow to participate inside of our experiences however they want to. We're not gatekeeping anymore. We're not holding people back from having the experience that they want to have. If anything, we're encouraging people to have their experience to the full, because unfulfillment feels like crap. It hurts your heart, it hurts your soul, it hurts your experience, because you're not giving yourself what you want. And there is no one on this earth that knows what you want better than you. And that is the gift. You being able to look inside and knowing what you do want and what you don't want, that is the gift. That is the true gift of this consciousness. Because then once you nail those things for yourself, you can just come out and hang out with the rest of us. Come be a star. Come tell us what you've got. Come show us what you've got. You're so unique. There's no one like you. No amount of doppelgangers, no amount of copycats. Don't worry about it. Show up as you. We need you. We want you. We've wanted you since the very beginning of time. We've wanted to experience the fullness of this universe from the very beginning of this. The full expanse has been unfolding up until this moment. So take this moment and live it. Experience the abundance that is on offer here and now. Feed yourself the food from your garden. Hug the people you love. Anything else the collective needs to know before I jump off of this message here? Ooh, that was a bit more than a bit. The Empress really wanted to come through with this deck tonight. It's on the bottom of the deck again. Use your best judgment. Use your discernment. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. Obviously, you are so protected. You are going through this experience so protected. Your options to walk away is up to you. You choose to walk away. You walk towards the thing that brings you joy. You walk towards the thing that you have perceived is the thing that is yours, that is going to bring you balance, and that is going to allow you to continue going on your journey, continue ascending through your reality, continue unfolding, and then becoming this beautiful temperance angel for everybody to experience, because you know how life hard is, and you don't want to be somebody that's going to be a stumbling block for somebody else, because then you're going to be somebody that's hated, somebody that's disagreed with, somebody that's literally going to bring balance to the force, Anakin. You're supposed to bring balance to the force, Anakin. And you did. And then you're going to disappear. You're going to do your thing, and then you're going to disappear, because you know that you're not going to do more. You're not going to do the healing for other people. You're not other people's healer. That's not how healing works. You've got to heal yourself. You've got to connect to the consciousness yourself, or it won't work, and you're going to pay somebody outside of you to give you the connection, but not teach you how to get that connection for yourself. And if you're smart, you'll figure out how to connect. You'll figure out what they're doing so that you don't lose that opportunity, because you know, whoever I'm talking to here and now, you know that this whole experience is for you. And what is a copy if your reality is a projection of your internal experience? So enjoy who you are, enjoy who you're becoming, and when you get your wings, come visit me. Get me out of here. Take me to heaven, take me somewhere else. And that's it. Thank you, Francis Lay. Okay. Definitely true. Cool. G'day, Rezia. How you going? Do you want a couple cards before I disappear? I thought I just did my outro there, but what time is it? It's literally 8 o'clock on the dot. So I might just leave that there. We're at 2:35. No, you caught me just before I did the real outro. So I got the 10 of Cups coming out for you. This is coming out really wanted to be at the far left of me. So that's coming out as past energy. 10 of Cups. Oh, so much happiness, so much bubbliness, so much light, so much strength. Hanged Man at the bottom. Oh, this is a completion. You've gone through some kind of portal. I don't know if it's of your own making. I don't know if it's of the collective's making, but you've connected with something in your experience that's giving you more and more happiness. It's almost like it's going to come to a change. I want to say not an end, but a change, because you're ready for something more. What is she ready for, Spirit? Oh, you're ready to reveal a secret to the world. Oh, you too get the Hermit card. There is a secret coming through for you. These 10 of Cups may reveal it for you as you come to the collective at this time. Maybe an emotional kind of experience. It might be like a wedding, or it might be some kind of birthday. It could be a christening, something like this. But it's going to be that kind of event where you come to the event and you have this experience. Essentially, what the experience is going to be is a very happy experience. And I will say, it may actually be a past experience that has revealed this secret to you. And when you see beyond this illusion, or when you see what this secret is, it's literally going to cause you to go into a period where you really connect with your higher self. You can really connect with your highest good in a way that's meaningful to you. And you step out of this shadow period with full clarity. Full clarity. You step out of it and you move into the Hermit energy, which is really all about you going on this mission, this internal mission. And look, I would imagine you've been here from the beginning when I drew out the very first card and read it out to you. Double mission. This is double mission energy. Like, you just needing to know what your mission is, completing it, and then continuing with the next one. Like, there's no stopping you in this flow. Like, you're just, once you're connected to the universal flow of creativity, of reality, then this is where you just continue to flourish. Your life continues to express itself beautifully, wonderfully. Lilith, hello, how are you? Do you want some cards, love, before I close out? In all honesty, there's 22 cards that I read, but yeah, I can come back later. I don't know, if somebody leaves a comment after the fact, then yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to close out because I want to go get something to eat. I want to go and use the bathroom. I have some hemorrhoids that I need to attend to, so it makes it very uncomfortable to keep sitting down. So I like to regulate myself with 3-hour intervals. So we do have 12 minutes left until my absolute deadline has been met. So Lilith, let's read for you. Yes, that was for you. I will always assume that you stay in chat, so if you disappear, it's on you to find wherever it is that you agreed to get the reading for. So yeah, thank you for that one. Lilith, where is my Lilith? Brilliant. Thanks for joining, Rez. catch it tomorrow or something? I hope that reading was for you too. Like, that reading was huge. I feel like every single card had its own unique download as we were going through it. Energy for Lilith, please. Energy for Lilith, please. Lilith Phoenix? What's your star sign? Cards aren't juicing. Okie dokie. Taurus. Beautiful Taurus. Taurus energy. You guys, you're fixed. Oh, Rez. Thank you. It's your energy I'm reading, girlfriend, so don't worry about it. It's your energy, girl. Of course it's beautiful. It shows up the way that you show up. Like, so sometimes I look at the cards and I'm like, oh my gosh, please help me now. Like, oof. Why do people have to show up in this energy? It's like, oh, okay. Alright. So, Lilith. The actual Tauran card inside of this reading today was the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And I just got 4 cards for you. Let's go with the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck there. Okay. So, I feel like I'm talking to an intellectual. I feel like I'm somewhat talking to somebody who can intellectualize or who can reason, rationalize with the conversation that we have been having throughout this entire reading. Potentially you are somebody who this reading may be for. I can't be the one to dictate that. You just jump back to 11 minutes and find out from the very first card that shows up. There is 4 cards here, so I will look at them one by one. 5 of Pentacles wants to come up again. So the deck that I shuffled that wouldn't come out, wouldn't pop anything, was offering 5 of Pentacles energy. So 5 of Pentacles energy really, for me, is like the feeling of being left out, or the feeling of worry or disappointment. So when this card is first, I will say this card is probably in your past. I'm not 100% sure. But if you have moved through some kind of financial difficulty, I'm very much sorry, Lilith. Your energy moves towards the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is in reverse. So this is like the energy of manipulation, overindulgence, having financial issues, and that sort of piggybacks on the 5 of Pentacles energy. Oh, you just dropped in. Okay. So, yeah, yep, that's up to you. I offered the readings to people. The way that the energy appears, it appears in conjunction with the reading. So this may not even make sense now, but maybe if you come back after the reading, there might be something in it for you. I'm not 100% sure, but like, as long as like the first 9 cards resonate with you, then it's more than likely going to resonate with you. But if this reading doesn't resonate with you, then it's really because I did all of my announcements at the very beginning. I've got my pin there in the comments as well to let everybody know the way that we're going to operate here tonight. And yeah, it's sort of just on everybody to be aware and carry themselves through the experience at their own pace. Because, yeah, I'm not your deity, I'm not your god. I just use pictures on cards to get energy, and I allow myself to interpret messages with my intuition, through my guides, through my ancestors, through God, and I just do my best to deliver. So, yeah. Even then, I feel like just letting you know that, maybe just disconnect with this message here and now, jump back to the very beginning, because it feels like these last two cards might trigger after that. I've got the Strength card here coming out. So if you do connect with the message and it is resonating with you, then I do sense that you too will connect with this inner power. You too will find this persistence that basically leads you to where you're supposed to be. It will be a very creative energy, maybe Leo energies relevant to you as well. I don't know where it is on your chart, but I do also want to say that this Five of Pentacles cards was Taurus energy as well. That's interesting. That's good that I caught that. But yeah. Ooh, we've been getting a bit of Five of Pentacles energy through here, so I am familiar with it. I do know it. And then the end is Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Capricorn card here that came out was the Devil in reverse. I think once you get out of the commitment, or once you get disconnected from the matrix, once you reconnect to your own personal system, once you start operating inside of your own personal desires, your own personal dreams, this is where you really live like this power, this powerful life. Like, you're going to be operating from a place that's so balanced, so secure. You don't need to feel greedy. Don't be greedy. Just give to the experience as much as it gives to you, so that you can continue to cycle through these two energies, receiving and giving, receiving and giving. Yeah, that was 4 cards. I am getting a call, so 1 second, please. I will here now throw this on Do Not Disturb. And I will just double check that you guys are still able to hear me. And I will just double check that you guys are still able to hear me. Oui. Lilith, thank you. I think whatever difficulties you're going through in terms of finances, just relax into the experience of this King of Swords energy. Just trust that your masculinity, your divine masculinity, is going to be able to lead you towards the objective that you want anyway. We're in Libra season? No. We're in Scorpio? No. What? We just left Libra season. We're in Scorpio. Yeah. So, again, with that, just take what resonates. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for jumping in, saying hello, and for coming along for the journey. These readings occur every time I go live. I just won't always do free energy readings at the end. It'll just be what it is. So, all right. Does anybody else want a card? Jen, how's it going? How are you? These beautiful things that I've got, please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't waste these beautiful things that I've got. Whoa, whoa. Please don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Any messages for anybody's highest good? Connecting now, connecting before we disappear, before we go, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, they're all in the upright. 2 cards pop there. If we get a third, it's a reading. Can we go? Can we go? Oh, I don't think anybody wants any questions. So, unless Jen does, but Jen may have skipped back to the very beginning. So I will type last call 10 minutes, and that will be that. And then everybody who's in the live should be able to see last call in the chat if they're connected to the chat though. So last call 10 minutes. And then that means that I've honored my 3 hours as a limit. It means I can go and take some medication. And I can stop squirming around like an injured doe. Do a deer, a female deer, ray a drop of golden sun tea. A drink I make with hot water, far a longer way to run. Oh, I have got a secret to tell someone. I don't know who this is for, so this is just like the cards that fell out. There's a secret. There's a secret that you don't know about, and I don't know if you want to know, but there's a secret. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords are running towards each other. Otherwise, if that doesn't resonate with you, they might be running away from each other. But the secret will go out. The secret will come out. The way that I read it first is they're coming towards. I mean, this Knight of Cups is coming through nice, smoothly, slowly. Scorpio energy there, and the Knight of Swords giving Aquarius energy. Maybe Pisces with the moon there. Yeah, Neptune, the moon again as a reference, and heart chakra twice. Not sure. But something amazing this way comes for whoever that message was for. So, yeah. I'm happy. I feel like there's still people watching, so I feel a little guilty, but yeah, I'm happy. I feel like that was good. I feel like that was fun. I feel like if anybody had a question, they had enough of a chance to ask by now. So I might just might just strategically say thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Thank you for choosing to hang out with me. I'm very aware that there are very many channels on YouTube that might satisfy your interest a little bit more than mine, but yeah, for whatever reason you've hung out, thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody should have the opportunity to ask questions whenever they're ready of the universe, and I'm just one of those who's willing to be here, to arrive, to be one of those people who will stand and give messages where I feel it's appropriate and comfortable for me to do. I will never stand outside of my comfort, and I hope that you never step outside of your comfort zone to do things for people that really don't understand how much it takes for you to be where you are in your reality today. So keep honoring your journey, keep honoring the path that is before you, and yeah. All right, Jen, what's your star sign? Are you a Leo with that sun symbol in your name? Once I've got that, I'll begin. Cool. 7 more minutes. Gonna close my curtain. Might as well while I'm off. Jen, star sign, you here? I'm only on for another 6 minutes. Thanks, Lilith. Do you read by the way? I feel like that's a reader's name. I feel like that's a cool name too. I love the representation of Lilith, the first woman. Perfect. And then Phoenix. Does that mean you've been reborn, love? Well done. Must feel good to be on this side of the gates. Just waiting for Jen to put her star sign up. I love this. Cool. Do you do runes or anything fun? Maybe do you do fire, smoke, water, flowers? I don't know. There's so many forms of divination. I find the most organic ones tend to work the best. Familial ones tend to work as well. I just think it's it's written into our DNA for some reason. And then obviously our predecessors never really pursue it fully as us later people can and will and do. And yeah. We've all got such amazing, beautiful journeys to live in, to do, to fulfill. So yeah, I feel like it's amazing. Cool. That's cool too. I feel like that's a lot. I don't know. I don't mean to be sexist if this is sexist, but I feel like that's definitely like a talent that women can tap into more. Us men have to really put our egos like under the table kind of thing. Because otherwise it's just a cockfight, really. Yeah, and I just think that women have so much power within them. Like, they literally are the portals for more human beings to come and join us in this experience. So that's pretty powerful to me. All right, Jen. I'm going to guess you had to run away. Okay. Two hours, 58 minutes. That feels like a good live. I hope you guys have had fun. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you everyone for participating meaningfully. I'm just gonna pull a card. Yeah. For Jen, I don't know where you went, but the Hermit. I just split the Crystal Oracle deck and the Hermit came out. So blue Chalcedony, the message with the Hermit. The message with the Hermit is just to go inward. Go inward to find the light and then allow Source to bring that back to you in its own timing into this reality for you to experience. Your dreams will be obtainable once you surrender to the full experience and surrender to the power that exists within your reality for you to take hold of and form into whatever it is that you need for yourself to travel into the fullness of your reality that is for you. It's already unfolding for you. And the more and more and more that you allow it to unfold, the more and more and more that you do embody this magician energy, and you will continue to succeed in all of the things that you need to succeed in. You are ultimately embodying these two cards. If you followed along for the whole reading, you're embodying the magician and the hermit. So you might be somebody who's at the very beginning of your ascension journey, or you might be at the very end, ready to share that news with other people. Whatever the case is, congratulations, because it's your life's purpose that you're fulfilling. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much to everybody for being here. I'm now after the 3-hour mark. I would like to say thank you to the 430 of you that tuned in, for however long you tuned in for. I really want to say thank you to the people who stayed with me all the way to the end. I will do my best to make sure that the video is put to public as quickly as possible, so that then if you were watching and you weren't here at the end with us having a chat, then yeah. But yeah, this was a great reading. This is great energy. I am very grateful that you've been able to come to your own sense of power, to come to your own sense of agency, have your own sense of sovereignty over your own life, and now that you're living the way that you have always envisioned yourself to live. That was literally the collective wrap up. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good Sunday night. It is the 26th today. It is 8:25 p.m. and it has been an absolute pleasure to connect with you tonight. I thank each and every one of you for connecting in the meaningful way that you did, and yeah, I appreciate all of the time and energy you spent being here with me and with the collective. So yeah, thank you to all the lurkers who have contributed as well by just your energy and your presence. So thank you all as well. I hope you have a good night, and I hope to see you again on the very next one, whenever that is. Hopefully we can cross paths. That's it. There isn't any more. The Wheel of Fortune. I think Jen is actually in. I think Jen is in the reading, so this is why I wanted to stay 90 minutes in total. So I've only been able to stay an extra half an hour. Oh no, I've done 90 minutes. It's been 90 minutes. It's okay. Jenna, if you're here with me, I am going to disappear, but within 5 minutes I will make it back to public again. I don't know what level of processing it will be at, but I think hopefully the first hour of the video should be visible, if not very pixelated. Yeah, I want to wish you all a very good night. Keep reaching for your stars. There's no need to reach for anybody else's stars. You are more than capable of achieving everything that you desire to achieve inside of this reality, this experience, and I believe that you will in due time. So keep doing what you're doing. Very good night. Allow yourself to experience everything that you desire yourself to experience, because that is how you will process through your karma and allow yourself to continue moving through your karmic cycle that you are here to fulfill anyway in this lifetime. So the quicker you're able to send you more and more different opportunities that are completely unique to you. So have a good night. Thank you very much for joining, and I will catch you on the next one. Ciao.